everybody. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Good morning, everybody. As you enter in to the room here, go on ahead and put down 2, 3, 23. I think I might have on accident there 1, 3, 23. I'm not sure. I might have it in an accident saying that. So, but it's all good, right? So happy Friday to you as we enter into the room here. We are in this actualizing our dream series, and how we're talking about working step by step through it. And as we go into this full moon energy. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm going to drop in the chat here a welcome. I'm going to drop in the chat the link to the full moon altar. Okay, we have a full moon altar visual available for you. So is there, hey there, I did put 1, 3. I have to go back in and fix that. So while we're here, let me go in and fix that where I'm at. I meant to put 223, but y'all get the gist. It's February. But we are moving very gently through these months. And so let me, yes, I did. I realized it because I have it up already through the live. But then I realized, I was like, did I just put 1, 3? I don't know what I put in there. Just a quickie. So yeah, I got it in here. I got 223. I meant 2, 3, 23. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's February the 3rd. It's February the 3rd. So welcome. So as you get cozy into the chat here, into the live, I hope that, hey there, yes, all is well. Thank you. I hope that you have gotten a chance to take notes of the previous days that we've been coming. Welcome, Chris. The previous days that we've been coming. So I hope that you've been taking notes, looking at how things are coming together for you. And let me know in the chat while I'm waiting on a few of you guys to, ladies and gentlemen, to come in. Have you been taking notes of what we've been talking about since Tuesday? You know, have y'all been taking notes in that? What have you been doing? Okay, because it's been tying in from last week. You have. Okay, great. Thank you, Chris. Taking notes, putting it in your journal. If you are, yes, you have. Okay, great. Those that's coming into the room, let me know if y'all been taking notes, and I know I'm a little bit behind, but it's leisure live, okay? Because I have things to do in the morning, but I put my time. I always put ish because I'm coming, but I have other things in the morning to take care of as well. So, but trust and believe, unless I like write something and tell y'all that I won't be here, you know, I'll let y'all know, okay? So, yeah, let's see what's going on here. Changes in effect. Okay. All right, there we go. Give me 1 second. So you've been going and hit the likes if you're in the room. So we've been good that each and everybody's been taking notes, getting into their journals, following through. That's the key to all of us in our spiritual journey and taking this series going through, is that taking notes, being consistent, and it's for your own individual experience. Okay, I do want to update you while we're getting ready to get into this, is that we're going to be doing a detox starting February the 22nd. I have the links up about joining the altar visual for the full moon. Okay, read the description box when you go to the website so you can see what this full moon is all about. Keep in mind, I'm jumping. Keep in mind that the full moon video will be coming up sometime this evening with a ritual and tied into it as well. So you can, you know, do that. We're going to have that full moon coming in. I'm going to have a ritual added to it. So if you guided to follow that way or follow the way that you're comfortable with, you know, by all means, do what you're comfortable with. But we're definitely going to be getting it in with the ritual, what to do with this full moon in Leo, and a ritual to incorporate on your own. Okay, so that's that. What I also want to let you know, I hope I posted that. Hold on. Nope. All right. Yep. Let me post the link uh to the altar vigil. Okay. I'm gonna post a link to the altar vigil so you could go on and start booking that now. They're limited spaces, you know, again, focus on your energy so I don't have a whole stack of people on there. The energy you have to be focused. So if you're interested in that, read the it's up. Read the description box in the link. Okay, so that's there. We got the gentleman that's starting off in the room today. Welcome, Chris and Freeman. We got the men representing first coming in. Thank y'all. So, all right. So, I'm going to go on, let you guys remember as well, those that be in the replay, don't forget that we're starting a detoxification detox toward taking us into spring. It will be on Patreon, okay? If you haven't joined Patreon, it's the first tier is $5, second tier is $10. That's more in depth, more information. What that detox will be, we got several people that's already ready to start it. It will be on your own individual basis and how you want to cleanse inside and out. I won't give a regimen of how you should do because you know if you're working with your spiritual, you know what you should do for yourself. The object of it for 21 days is to have accountability. So every day there'll be some posts to keep you accountable. Okay. Also pushing more water, if that's maybe something, whatever it is to cleanse you, whatever way you need to do it. Okay. For 21 days, taking us into the spring equinox. Okay. That was brought up last week in the reading on Saturday. Spirit brought it up, so that's why I'm reiterating it, okay? So join Patreon. You can find it on the About page right here on YouTube or find it on my website and join today, okay? So that's some housekeeping things. Now, let's get it in. So, all right. So I'm going to go over, hit the likes as you're in the room, okay? We're talking about actualizing our dreams, okay? We're talking about actualizing our dreams. FYI, tomorrow will be the full moon reading live, okay? So stay tuned for that. And we will be continuing making actualizing our dreams on Tuesday. There's more information. It's a series, okay? Yay. All right, Freeman. All right. All right, Chris, where you at with that? Where you at, brother? I got it. I'm no pressure, but pressure. I know you already on Patreon, but you know, it might be good for you and everybody else that comes into the replay. Okay. So what we're doing to the past few days, I'm going to do an overview. Tuesday, we talked about being clear on what the most, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. All right. On Tuesday, we talked about be clear on what you want the most. On Wednesday was breaking it down. On Thursday was experience the details. That was Thursday. Okay. And today, number 4 is get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay. So today's focus is doing what? Getting out of the way. Okay. Now, what does that mean to us, family? What does getting out of the way mean with actualizing our dreams? Well, too often we could get paralyzed by needing each step in the process to be perfect. And when the opportunities comes, we get in our own way, okay? But stop, okay? Stop. You're simply finding ways to do what? We talked about this during the unplugged session, and we talked about last week about our other series that all of a sudden is escaping me, what we were talking about last week, because we've been on a roll, okay? So we talked about procrastination, but you simply find ways to do what? To procrastinate. If you really, really want this, be ready for it and don't stand in the way of your receiving. You deserve it. Okay? So next week we're going to do 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? So today our focus is about getting out of the way. So we're going to hear, hey there, Chanel, welcome. Welcome. All right. So we're getting out of the way. Okay, getting out of the way. And these are important factors with what we're needing to do with actualizing our dreams. Okay? And I'm putting it in the chat. Because I can't even remember last week what our topic was. Because we've been rocking it out. But we've got finding ways to procrastinate, right? This is one of the hindrances. Okay, I typed it in. All right, that's a hindrance. Is sometimes with people behaviors could be to procrastinate, to be in delay, delay of them. That could be that point. Hey there. Hey, Muriel. All right. So number 4 is getting out of the way. And too often, I'm just repeating myself for those that's now coming in the room, too often we get paralyzed by needing each step in the process to be perfect. And when the opportunity comes, we get in our own way, So stop, stop. You're simply finding ways to do what? Procrastinate. Hit the likes. If you really, really, really want this, be ready for it and don't stand in the way of you receiving. You deserve it. You deserve it. So, what are we doing today? We're adding to our journal, right? We're going to add to our journal. And then we're putting in number 4, getting out of the way. Next week will be a continuation of actualizing our dreams. Just repeating myself a little bit. Those that's come in the room, tomorrow will be the full moon live reading. And we have our astrology class, tomorrow, our master class at 9:30. And it is a beautiful course, okay? So we're actualizing our dreams, okay? So this is an opportunity. We're going to hear what the guys have to say to that. But we also have the lion, which is Leo, full moon on Sunday. And the beautiful thing about this year, about this full moon falling on Sunday, the 5th, is it's actually falling in his placement, the sun, which is the sun resident star of the Leo, in combination of a surge, because Sunday represents the sun. The sun planet is Leo. So, and then Leo is in the constellation of the moon. So we got a double hitter here. We got a double hitter of release. Join the altar visual that is up here on the chat here is a potent full moon, and I will have the full moon video come up, the ritual to do. You do your own, or you can follow that one and join the altar visual. We're getting double headers that is coming in to level up yourself in your own practice. Okay, in your own practice. I'm going to shuffle the cards as well this week. Incorporate. Hey, Daryl. Hey. So, yay. So this week, we've been talking about the beginning of Tuesday. I was mentioning about getting a sun incense with actualizing your dreams. Good morning. And so then that way, or use the incense that you're guided to do. There's no wrong or right, but find that elevation with the incense that has that lift for yourself. Okay? And then you can also start to incorporate a orange candle with actualizing your dreams. It will give that boost. Okay? So this week, while I've been coming and talking with you with our live, I've been burning a orange candle, but I've been burning, I won't tell the brand, but it's pumpkin waffle scented. Okay, but it's charged, and you can probably see it lit. Okay, so while I've been coming live, I've been lining up my energy with the candle color. I do have a candle video that's up. It's a part 1 that's up on the channel. Take time to take a look at it. It will be a series on candle magic. It will probably be affirmation that you do know or you don't know, or enhances what you can do with your candle magic and working your desires on repeat. Okay, so we'll be working through a series of videos coming into YouTube here from the Ecliptic Spiritualist. Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel of 2023. We're going to get it in. Different energy coming through. Okay? All right. Pay attention to second quarter of 2024. Pay attention to the second quarter of 2024. Put that in your journal. Okay? So start setting up yourself throughout 2023 and pay attention as you're moving forward and doing these dreams and different things like that we're working through, because we're building up through this consciousness to 2024 second quarter of the astrological year. But again, whatever year that you work your system that works for you, there's no wrong or right. Work what works for you. I just used the astrology year for me. But there's no wrong or right. You just find what works for you in your own practice. All right. So what do you have to say, Spirit, about getting out of your own way for the collective? Stop. And happy birthday to the February babies. Hey, Kuan Yin. Hey, glad to see you. All right. Okay. So be of service. Getting out of your own way has to do with be of service. Be of service. Getting out of your way. Be of service. Okay. So we were talking about this throughout this week, about being of service, actualizing your dreams. How are you of service in actualizing your dreams and structuring it? Because it's about community. It's about being of service. But you'll know what that is as you're writing detail by detail with actualizing your dreams. And then we've got choose love over fear. Spirit is reiterating this. Choose love over fear. And that will stop you from procrastinating. Okay? That will put a stop to procrastination. All right? So I'm stopping right there because I'm trying to find something. Do any of you experience, while I'm looking for something, do any of you can comment down in the chat, do any of you deal with procrastination at times when you're trying to get focused? Some of you may not, some of you may, do you experience procrastination? Do you tend to delay yourself? Yes. Okay. So we putting a hazard sign here and stop. Okay. Yes, I deal with procrastination often. Yes, that's a challenge. Thank you, family. Yes, that has been my struggle for years. Right. Okay. So what Spirit is saying here, stop. Okay. But it is a process of releasing procrastination. I used to, but I know great, good. And procrastination, I get stressed, smoke, then blame it on smoking. Yes, it can get really out there when we're trying to Actualize matters, and get caught up in procrastination. But you see me put the stop buttons there because that's to get us into unfulfillment. Yes, it's definitely a process. It's part of family procrastination, North Node, and I love each and every one of you. But procrastination is a form of trauma. Okay, so we're going to clarify that. Yes, I'm reading what you're saying, Chanel. It's a form of trauma at times. I'm not saying that's what you got. I'm just telling you my experience of understanding that. And so procrastination brings about a form of trauma in some kind of way because it's something that happened along your journey because somebody else did not fulfill the matter. It became a fracture in your makeup and it causes delay in our lives for fulfillment as well because fulfillment of fear of not it happening. True in your case, yes. And sometimes it's just a matter of getting in a system of saying, okay, why am I procrastinating? Yes, it's a form of coping. Yes, because you're like, okay, I'll back up, I'll back up, I'll back because I'm afraid that it's not going to happen because subconsciously, true for you. Yes, we're going to pray about that. It's subconsciously, okay, it's a fracture because of unfulfillment in either one area, possibly in your life, or a promise from an adult or a situation again that caused the fracture. Okay, and most human beings struggle in that area until they come to a conclusion that, you know what, I don't have to postpone. Okay, because procrastination, okay, I'm going to type that in. Okay, postpone. Okay, procrastination is a form of postpone. You're postponing something. You decided to put it on. I'm gonna postpone that. I'm gonna postpone that. I'm gonna postpone that. I'm gonna postpone that. And it's related to procrastination. Okay, so in saying that, ask yourself to say, hey, okay, why do I delay myself? Well, we've already clarified there was some trauma. Okay, so we have to look at ourselves. And I suggest to look at yourself, during this full moon and bloom, and the moon is so bright, and to speak to the moon. Go outside and talk to the Leo moon. Talk to the Leo moon. He gonna be like, bam. Okay, so talk to the Leo moon and tell the Leo moon, even if you no longer even struggle with postponement or procrastination and delay, thank you that I will not delay myself. Thank you that I won't procrastinate. Thank you, Mother Moon, in the constellation of Leo, to bring me out the energy of postponement, of procrastination, of delay, because I know that I can be healed with your light. That is so bright. That's that witchy side of me that always around. Okay, so listen to the video again, and maybe take that, that what I was saying and use that, or use your own saying. Use your own saying. Yeah, something that Muriel's bringing up. About cutting cords work wonders. Yes, and we had that on the, I think that's somewhere on the blog, right? Is it on the, I had some, right, but cutting cords, what Muriel's suggesting. Chris is saying, I think for me is about believing I got more time than I actually have to do a task. Right, believing more time is available, but it's not. It's not actually available. So good for you identifying your challenges. Okay. And then identifying, Muriel said yes. And so Quan Lee is saying true for me. Yeah, identifying where it's at. Something that Chanel is saying, Sometimes the Syrian in her can put her in a work of process. Sometimes it's part of our makeup, of our personality makeup, of our birth chart. Some of those things, that can cause, but it's some areas, just the area that we just have to work on a constant basis and break through. But and in some areas there's just some trauma. So I thank you right now that those that will see this now, us that's in the live chat and those that's in the replay, will be healed through the energy of the full moon and healing themselves and asking the moon, Mother Moon, that's in Leo, along with on Sunday, which is the star sign that heads the day, that we will no longer be traumatized by the energy of procrastination, or postponement, or delay. So it is, and so it shall be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So that's my prayer for us here, the North Node community, and for us, choose love over fear. So that's going to bring in that love energy from the full moon. You're welcome. You're welcome. It'll bring in that. If we're all in agreement, write in agreement in the or whatever way you want to share it in the chat as we pray in unison. So choose love over fear. Yes, yes. Thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Ask for guidance. Ask for guidance. Yes. All right. I see it. Everybody all sharing, agree. Everyone is in agreement. Thank you. Yes, we are in agreement. We are a team. Okay. The North Node is a team. There's no I in team. Okay. So the team gets it in. All right. So ask for guidance. This is where we're asking from our spirit guides, asking from the divine, asking whomever you feel to ask to enhance you, to upgrade you into getting clear. Okay? Asking that, trusting that. You deserve to ask. It's available for you anytime, any day. Okay? Ask. Always know that you, in the words of in on Toy Story, you have a friend in me. Okay? So the friend in me means that the divinity that is within you, the divinity from the universe, the divinity from the creator, whatever way you believe, you have a friend indeed, and a friend in need. So you can ask. You have a friend in the moon. She's a lovely energy, a goddess that rests over us and gives us our emotions and our inner self, our shadow self. Okay? That moon sign in whom we are that sometimes people can't see. Okay? So know your moon sign. It's very valid to help you know that. Okay? You'll get to see your personality. You'll see your personality attributes in that. Join the astrology class. Okay? So, or look it up on yourself, whatever way you're guided. Okay? But I'm just saying. All right? So ask for guidance. Be true to yourself. Don't allow the ego to get in the way to say that you don't have a friend indeed. Sometimes in life, we can go through life and feel like we don't have a physical friend. Those that I'm speaking to that's here today in the live and in the replay. Sometimes friendships are there and family friends are there and the animals are there. But there are some times where you just have to get along with the divine and in your altar space, and you've got to get in different positions to free yourself to allow the divine to know that I may not can go to any human friend, but I do have a friend in you that is in the unseen that can give me what I need, that can heal me from areas that no human being can heal me from. There can be a supernatural healing that can take place in your life, a miracle that can happen in your life by surrendering to that energy to say, I have a friend indeed. Take this from me. That is a truth. Spirit came in the beginning of January and told us about miracles and told us about supernatural matters that will happen in our life. Okay, so enough said. Any comments before we go? Okay, any comments? All right. Any comments? Okay. Oh, you're welcome. I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Just give y'all some assurance, you know? You have to be assured. So, thank you. Yes. You're welcome. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. That's been one of, thank you. I love you too. It was powerful. Yes, right on time. Thank you. That's the spirit of the divine, you know? I've known many a times I've had to, on a personal note, you know, and this isn't, you know, just it is who I am. Okay. Yeah. I've had to many a days get alone, you know, and seek the divine's hand. And I felt those coolness come over me, you know, in a time of grief, in a time of unknowing, in a time of when you take a change in your life, a pivot that you don't know what's on the other side, you know, but that hand, the ever-changing hand that you can receive in your life is there for you all the time, you know. But that's, you know, my experience. You can share what your experience is in the chat. That's just what I know for me. That's what I know that I've had to do in times of when I can't see. And when I can see, I know how to get in a prostate position. I know how to trust the divine in my life when I don't understand things. And I still don't understand things. That's why I know how to pray. Okay. I know how to pray. I know how to go into my altar space. I know how to get y'all in the altar space and do y'all work on y'all. It's just the timing that's been done to do it. It's not nothing that nobody can't do. I believe that y'all all do it. But sometimes in life we can get discouraged because of challenges or, you know, telling us that, you know, you hear Melba, or in times, you know, when things are challenging, we may not be just like, wow, that's happening. Like, wow, you know, I thought I had it all together. And then life gives you a nice little tornado, you know, and sometimes it's just, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, I'm just, you know, I don't have anything else to say, I guess, about that. I just, you know, that's just been my experience, you know, and my growth for years. And so, you know, that's all I got to say. So, and I'm appreciating y'all comments here. I am in the process of pivoting, Kuan Yin says. Muriel's in agreement. She said, yeah, you know, right. Right on time. Yeah. You know, so let's make sure that, you know, do the work, people. Muriel saying it works. Your spiritual team is waiting for you. Yes. You know, yes. So, you know, and I'll read it. Thanks for sharing that. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, that's those that's in the North Node Patreon or North Node that's been rolling in the classes, we share, you know, and I've shared my books, my prayer books, my personalized printed out prayer books, you know, that I've developed for my home, you know, for my life. You know, I have a full prayer book just for my husband that I pray for him. He'll see it. Y'all have seen it in my class books that I've wrote with his name, just prayers for him. You know, it's just been prayers are intentions. They're things that you're putting out to create Prayer is not asking somebody, oh, woe is me, come. No, it's you developing and putting it out there. And then your team, your spiritual team is helping to bring those things forth in the unseen to the seen for you. If that's the way that you create in your own passionate path as a practitioner, I do that. That works for me. There's no cookie cutter way, but there is a way that works for us individually because you have your own individual fingerprint. No fingerprint is the same. Thank you, Queen. You said, I believe in the power of prayer. Yes. Miro saying, do the work, keep moving forward. She said, your spiritual team awaits you. Go on, Quan Ling, hit that pivot. Hit that pivot. Bam. It's the pivots is what changes. What brings about change, even when you just can't see it all. And I'm glad personally that I can't see it all. Even in all the readings, I don't want to see it all, but that's just me. Because some stuff you be like, oh Lord, if you've seen it all, you might not be here, because you're on this path and this journey, and that's part of it. That's just me sharing, being myself. Those that are on the North Node Patreon or you in North Node classes, we get it in and we're very personalized there. And we can do that here in the live too, as long as it's respected, Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. All right. So if everybody's all good, you know, um, if we're all good right now, let me see. Yes. If we're all good, we'll get out of here. So, make sure that you get your candles if you got it to do so. Orange will help heighten it. Burn your incense. That's bringing you into ushering. In my opinion, like I talk about altar work, my opinion is that my altars ushers me into a higher plane. That's just been my experience. It ushers me into a higher plane. When I enter it, I'm entering into another portal. Okay? That's how my altar works for me. My time that I work with my altar space, it takes me into another portal. Okay? And it allows me to engage in a different atmosphere that's all just about where I'm supposed to be in that appointed time. Okay? So that's just how I like to share that. Any other comment before we skedaddle diddle out of here? And I love being able to come here, by the way, to bring the lies as this energy has pushed us to come in to do. So I hope that this is bringing some joy into your everyday life as we join together as best as possible. Anybody got anything else to say before we bounce? I know sometimes it be on delay. Oh, you're welcome, Kuan Yin. You welcome. I love your handle, your handle name. You welcome. Yeah, great. You're welcome so much. You're welcome. Pivot on, girl. Because we've been pivoting and we're going to keep pivoting, right? We're going to keep pivoting. And so, enjoy that. Even whatever it is, just continue those turns, pivot. Melba said, I have to watch the replay. Yes, you get the beginning. Freeman said, I'm so happy to be a part of the North Node family. Me too. Freeman, you've been here a long time. All of y'all have. Y'all been here a long time. So we just hang tight and we just keep it moving, So in saying that, let's move on for the day, catch it in the replay crew, you know what to do. Yes, Muriel's letting you know. Thank you, Muriel. Thank you, everybody. I'll call out your name, each and every one. And those in the replay, I know I don't get to call your name, but your energy is here. Freeman, Chris, my gentleman came in the house first. a Chanel, Darren, Smith, Kuan Yin. I'm going to call y'all names out. Muriel. I think I got everybody. Yes. Melba. And those that are coming to replay, I know Nancy usually hits us up, and so much more. If I missed your names, you know my energy is wrapped around each and every one of you, and most importantly, the divine, the creator's energy, or your spirit team, however you roll, is wrapped around you. That's the most important. I'm just a human being, okay, with a spiritual experience along the side of each and every one of you, and I appreciate the access. All right, so don't forget, if you feel guided, you know, to join the altar visual for the sun. Um, yes, thank you, Freeman. Thank you for that. Yes, his has been woo. His reading and his man, it's been rocking. I mean, bam, 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 bam. Everything is just yeah. I love it. I love it. So, you know, if y'all decide, you know, the sun altar visuals full moon altar visuals up, it's in the link here, or go to the website. You could join it. That would be great. Thank you, Chris. And for your families, doesn't have to represent just you. It could represent your families or something like that. I don't think I have anything else to say. Contact me for your personal live readings that would change your life. Along with, don't forget, we're starting a detox, right, Muriel? We're starting February the 22nd. And that's a few days before Chanel's birthday, the 28th. So happy birthday to all our February babies that's here. All right. Get it, Freeman. So, right, so we'll be starting that on February the 22nd, and I'll be posting on Patreon just to boost us every day, sending accountability boosts to keep us going for 21 days, however you guide it in your detox, okay? But it's taking us to what? Spring equinox. That's the focus. That's the focus, okay? And do I have anything else to say? No, conjure work, so much more. Watch me on Instagram, you know, join me there on the stories. I get some fun things there and so much more. So have a wonderful, awesome Friday. And tomorrow we'll be doing our full moon live reading. See y'all later.